Have you ever wondered how your smartphone camera works? How it captures moments and stores them as memories? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of smartphone cameras. We'll be unraveling the magic behind how these tiny lenses capture life's moments. Stick around, and in the next few minutes, you'll know exactly how your smartphone camera operates. Imagine your smartphone camera as a human eye. The first thing that light encounters when it enters your camera is the lens, just like the cornea in your eye. Now, this light travels through the lens, which acts much like a magnifying glass, focusing it onto a small sensor inside the camera. The lens settings can be tinkered with, affecting the image in various ways, such as altering the brightness or blurriness. The lens plays a crucial role, but what happens next is equally fascinating. Once the light passes through the lens, it hits the sensor. This sensor is filled with millions of tiny light-sensitive spots called pixels. Each of these pixels is like an individual artist, carefully capturing the light that hits it and transforming it into an electrical signal. Imagine a huge crowd at a concert. Each person in the crowd is like a pixel. They're all experiencing the same concert, but each one is absorbing a slightly different part of the sound and light show. That's what pixels do. They each register a slightly different piece of the light that's coming in, and they convert that into an electrical signal. Now, these signals don't mean much on their own, but when they're read by the camera's processor, it's like a conductor bringing all the individual members of an orchestra together. The processor takes all these signals and uses them to create a digital image. The sensor and pixels are the heart of the camera, but there's one more piece to this puzzle. After the sensor and pixels do their job, it's time for the image processor to step in. Picture this, the image processor as a master artist, armed with a palette of colors, contrast, and sharpness. It takes the raw data from the sensor, which is a bit like a sketch, and brings it to life. It's the image processor's job to adjust the color to make it as vibrant or as muted as the real-life scene. It plays around with the contrast to strike the right balance between the light and dark areas. It tweaks the sharpness to ensure every detail is crystal clear. But the image processor isn't just about making things look pretty. It's also incredibly smart. It can recognize faces and even objects. It's like it has a mind of its own, identifying what's in the picture and making sure it's captured in the best possible way. And that's it. That's how your smartphone camera captures and processes images. So to recap, your smartphone camera works in a few simple steps. First, light enters through the lens, hitting the sensor, which converts it into digital data. This data is then processed by the image processor, creating your photo. Next time you snap a photo with your smartphone, you'll know exactly what's happening behind the scenes. Fascinating, isn't it?